Welcome back to another episode of Hour MaXX with Max. And today's quote of the day: life and death are one thread, the same line, viewed from different sides. Lao Tzu. Ooh. Yep. Man. And we back. Man. It's hot as fuck. And I got water coming out of my nose. My nose is officially runny and I can't catch it. Playing tag with myself. How's y'all doing? How's y'all doing today? How's everybody? Everybody's cool, calm, collective, not melting in the sun unless you're in Texas. Man. Phew. Developing sort of a sweat. You feel me? But what else? What else is new with y'all? Tell me, fill me in. Oh, nice. Well, good for you, dude/dudette. I'm doing good. Aside from my earlier minor complaints, just a little nose cloudy, I guess you could say, and it's hot. I have no air conditioning, so I have the windows open. I have a fan right in front of me, and it's not on because it's loud. So let's do that, America. Let's get some soundless, oscillating fans. The world needs it. What am I thinking today? And today I'm thinking I'm doing just alright. I think I'm doing mighty fine. I think I'm good. I got some drinking water. I'm grateful. I ate some breakfast. I watched a little Burn Notice. You know what I mean? Got my sleep in. Woke up extra early because my cat was meowing like it was having a goddamn fucking intergalactic moment. I don't know. This motherfucker was alienated. He was just sitting in the corner, just meowing up a storm. I had to go out there and toss some Crocs, toss some empty water bottles. I had to shut the nigga up. Like, we wasn't hearing it. If you're gonna make that much noise, say some. I mean, make it rhythmically. Make it rhythmic. Throw some backtracks. Have the rest of the cats sing with you, or better yet, have Melly Mel write the diss track and have him Melly mail it to my door. Dude, did y'all hear about Melly Mel messing around with the Eminem? I guess Eminem like did some subconscious little dissy diss. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. But I guess Melly Mel, being the hip hop legend that he was and is, I mean was now, he's still alive, but career wise, he just committed career suicide by trying to diss Eminem on a 1 minute and 35-second track. Well, God damn it, he's just rapping the same way he was in like the 80s, 70s. And he was just talking shit about the Billboard. But just give some movie lore to this tragedy I'm about to play for you. Melly Mel was doing an interview, and he was upset when they were talking about the topics of the top 50 rappers in Billboard. And like he didn't like how Eminem was on the list or how Kendrick was on the list or Nas, because he labeled them as motherfuckers who, quote unquote, rappers who just talk shit, end quote. And yeah, I mean, so I watched this little interview thing before. It's like little bits and pieces, and it didn't really click to me how bad the actual song was gonna be. Like, why talk about it? Let's play it. If you haven't heard it, world premiere then, right? It's the one. No apologies. It's the disclaimer. That was his bars. I swear to God. Here it is from the start.
No apologies. This ain't a disclaimer. I'm the king of legend, the first Hall of Famer. Making diss tracks, I know you with that. Now everybody get ready for the kickback. Why you hurt? Why you mad? Now
Okay.
you look bad. Like a roach just crawled out of your book bag.
Stop. Like a roach crawled out of your book bag. Just sounds so so dated. The more I hear it, the more I feel bad for it. Can't explain, son. Let's see. Let's let it go through. Sorry. I mean, if we listen to the whole thing, we'll all die from cringe. So I'm gonna break it up into little tiny bite-sized pieces for you toddlers out there.
Shit on my name. Why they put Pee Wee Herman in the Hall of Fame? I would give you a pound, but I break your hand. I got a lawyer so white, he will take your land. Yo, check your man, come and look at your friend, cause I think that Eminem is popping pills again. We call him Bill Clinton or either Bill Gates, but pills is what we take to make him hate the great. Think you are, but you ain't, still you made a mistake. Hit a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'ma give your fans one more chance to go online and re-energize.
He really just he really just rhymed a whole, like, his legend and expertise in Hall of Fame status. He really dropped the hot bar of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turning off his Melly Mel said he's turning off the Wi-Fi. Did you hear that? He's turning off the Wi-Fi. That's odd. Now, that was the wackest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. And I've heard some whack shit, believe you me. Believe you me, I've seen some whack shit. And this has took the cake. Along with the icing. Wow. It's no good, fam. Whoever was in the studio with him and let him put this out should get the electric chair. Lethal injection at minimum. I mean, not only did it sound bad, and his engineers or whoever recorded it thought it was sounding good and lied to him straight to his fucking face, he also endangered millions and millions of other potential listeners with how cringe it is. This should have been taken off of YouTube. Like, as soon as it came out, I mean, it should have never came out, but as soon as it came out, it should have been took down. What I would give to be a fly in the wall when Eminem opened up the World Wide Web internet page and typed in the letters youtube.com and saw there was a Melly Mel diss that was 1 minute and 35 seconds. Well, Melly Mel was dissing Eminem. And he said, fuck it, I'm just going to sit down for this. How hard do you think he laughed? Or do you think he felt bad because he probably expected Melly Mel to do something great and then he just fairly failed? Melly Mel fairly failed. Sorry, sad to say, it happens. We all can't win at everything. Man, that was terrible. Someone in the comments, dude, it's always the comments for me. Someone in the comments literally said, Michael Rain 5207, Michael Rain, 3 days ago said, Gotta give it to Melly Mel for being so prepared that he recorded an Eminem diss track in the 1985. What a wild time to be alive. Gotta give it to Melly Mel for being so prepared that he recorded an Eminem diss track in 1985, just in case. Had to read it twice, it was so nice, and the first time it sounded like a heart attack struck. And just like a heart attack, my sister just got here out of nowhere. So, since these walls aren't covered in styrofoam cup holders or any type of anti-sound proofing type of debacle thingy majigger, if you hear anything, just know it's not me, it's the walls, cuz. The walls got me fucked up, cuz. The walls got me so fucked up I might want to fake my own death like little Tay Tay. Hey, little Tay. Wow. Dude, the world's like, you got Melly Mel dissing Eminem, you got Lil Tay making a comeback as the youngest flexer ever to die and then come back. I knew something was awry. What, her and her brother just both just kicked they can? Nah, not what I'm thinking. Something happened. Something suspicious, I said. Something, something is being pursued here. There's an end goal. You know, the wool is being pulled over my eyes. They hit me with a good old classic look left, go right type shit. And let's just say I looked left. I went left and right. Now what? My eyes looking like a fucking gecko or an iguana or whatever the fuck. He's just, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Lil Tay fakes death. Lil Tay fakes death of their brother. Or they, it came out. We all know the news. If you know, you know. If you don't know, hey, more power to you. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, man, that's not a really big imp. So what? The youngest, richest flexer ever has got caught up in another scandal, and then the Lil Tay coin comes out. Who cares? Who cares? There's bigger news, like why is Taco Bell advertising these voluptuous Mexican pizzas on the menu, but then when I get my voluptuous Mexican pizza from the drive-through, it looks like somebody slapped two tortillas over a crock of shit and added some cheese and MSG. Jesus Christ, bro. It's not even layered. It's a tostada on top of another tostada. Like, but on the picture, it looked like a mighty fine meal. Now, I'm no what someone would call an idiot when it comes to things not being what they seem. But let's just say for $1.50 you wasn't getting that much. Like did anybody forget about the whole meat scandal, the grade B meat scandal they had for Taco Bell? They were saying it was about they were serving dog food style meat, and then like all of a sudden, to save fast and do damage control, they like started shooting all these fucking promo commercials of like a chef chick in there just whipping it up, like really cutting down the chicken and the beef for the food, as if, and if you've never worked at a fast food spot, like go do yourself a favor and do it. It's an interesting challenge. They should be doing that. They should add this as an extracurricular, or like a club or something in high school, where you have to spend 2 years either serving or cooking, either front or back house or fast food type shit, and then you have to spend 6 months being a customer. You know, So you get the feel of life, because everything, life is all about serving and getting accustomed. You know, getting some good customer service from the services. That's all it really is. Why fight? Why fight? Why fight? Why shoot yourself in the foot? Or make the stallion's foot? God damn you, Tory. Tory got 10 lanes. Tory got 10 lanes. Ugh. Ugh. Fuck. Tory got 10 years. Free Tory lanes. Hashtags all around that word. Free hashtag free Tory lanes. Hashtag. Lanes with a Z. Yeah. Jesus, man. 10 years for shooting a bitch in the foot. Who would have dunked that? Who would have dunked that? I'll tell you who didn't. Not me. Not I. 10 years. Like, I don't even know if he gets good behavior or not. Like, I hope he does, but like, Jesus, 10 years? 10 cock stinking years? That's ridiculous. I had to fan myself. It's fucking getting hot in this piece. Getting hot in this piece, you feel me? But 10 years, man, he gotta do something. Time, man. And then coincidentally enough, and oddly enough, I'm still on this side. I still think he's, I still think he's innocent. I still think there's more that meets the eye. I think everything's layered. I think, I think we're not getting the whole truth. I mean, they really threw the book at Tory, didn't they? Claiming he was trying to run a smear campaign and get the media and all the people on his side by discrediting Make's story publicly. Went against his lawyer's orders to not speak. I don't think it was a gag order type bullshit. I mean, he just didn't listen. That's what you're supposed to do when you get advised by your advisors. You're supposed to be the advisee. I don't know. Smartest man in the room knows he knows nothing. That's me. Hey, low key, he should have never took it to trial. Since he took it to trial, he just made everything worse. I mean, I understand. Like, I mean, most people in that predicament, you take the plea deal, and you just get less serious. You basically admit guilt without admitting guilt. You admit guilt without getting proven guilty, which has its benefits. That's why most people take the plea deal. It's not snitching or anything like that. It's not telling on yourself. You're just being smart. Because some people don't have the financial chutzpah to be like, oh, I'm gonna drag this out in court. That's why when you see big corporations taking motherfuckers to court, like the basic man, you know, to court, it's like even if Walmart raped his mother and killed his sister, it's like, oh, we're gonna go to court for ages. Oh, we just gonna run this down, dude, until one of us can't afford it. And guess what? I'm Walmart. I own all the money in the world. I'm a I'm a Jewish Walmart. I own all the money in the world. Cancel. Damn. Nice having the Max. Nice having you here, Max. Oh, man. Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez got 10 years for shooting a bitch in the foot. We got cocaine sharks. In other news, that's good. Cocaine sharks. Yay. This is real cocaine sharks. Let's let YouTube take it away live now from Fox. Let's see what Fox got for us besides a dumbass money grab from Grubhub. Show me mashed potatoes. I mean macaroni cheese. I don't even know what I just said right now. Fuck you. Yeah, we want to check it out.
Story out here. The U.S. Coast Guard seizes thousands of pounds of cocaine and other drugs from the Atlantic Ocean and the Caribbean Sea each year. Submarine biologists now believe sharks could be actually consuming those drugs. Get that.
Ooh, get
To actually
that?
prove that theory. Fox News senior correspondent Jonathan Seary has that
Take it
story.
away, Jonathan. Give us a lowdown.
Well, First it was cocaine bear, and now it's cocaine sharks. It may sound like
Yeah.
another movie plot, but
Say
a
something for your
marine
boy.
biologist says it may actually be happening off the coast of
Allegedly.
Florida. Thousands of sharks feasting off bricks of cocaine dumped at sea by drug smugglers.
Sharks are intelligent creatures. They've gone up and touched it with the only thing they've got, their mouth, and taken a bite out of it. They would have got a hit of cocaine. So it sounds crazy, but the probability of it occurring is actually quite high.
White as rain.
Marine biologist Tom the Blowfish Hurd teamed up with other researchers to test the theory for the Shark Week documentary, Cocaine Sharks. The team created packages similar in size to cocaine bricks and filled them with concentrated fish powder, which would trigger a dopamine rush similar to a hit of cocaine. Packages were then dumped in the Florida Keys, where U.S. Border Patrol says it's common to find illegal drugs. Hurd says the results were as expected.
They didn't increase any aggressive behavior. They were just tuned up. They were on full alert, ready to go, looking.
While more research still needs to be done, Hurd hopes the experiment is a wake-up call to the public about the effects of...
There ain't no more research that needs to be done. You goofed the first one. You goofed the first research attempt. The clinical, this attempt one failed. To recreate something, you gotta use the same something. Some call it a substance or a substance. It's like, hey, use the same one, fam. Filled it up with fish powder. Hey, put some of that Colombian powder on there. Some of that cacao, island cane, bro. Dude, give him some of that Colombian gold, the real cash crop. You over here just giving them fucking... No, man, you need to give them cocaine. It's okay. It's a shark. It'll forgive you. It'll understand. It's high in the name of science. It's just... People understand. Sometimes you gotta get high in the name of science. It's all an experiment. It's matter of fact, it's always an experiment. Dude, it's so hot in here. I have my shirt flipped up, so it looks like it's like a sports bra looking thing, and I have no chest. So man, good thing there's no camera on me, because it'd not be a whole different type of podcast. Hey, no jokes, a kid, I play. Halloween is almost here. Think about it. Soak that in. Oh my God, I'm sweating. Soak that in while I'm leaking. Smoke break immediately. Immediate smoke break. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. Something along the lines of Halloween is back, baby. Yes, it is. Halloween is around the corner. And by around the corner, I mean 4 months away. Am I a fucking idiot? I mean 2 months away. Dude, I don't know. I guess I'm trippy. I guess I'm on that. I guess I'm smoking some good weed. Cool. What sounded like 4, which should have been 2, is actually like a month and a half. Yay. I mean, I just get so caught up in the mental prep that, like, I was already prepping since fucking July, since June. I was like, dude, what am I going to be? Am I going to be a piece of shit? Am I going to be maybe a palm tree? You know? Should I go as myself? I mean, I'm always in character mode. Hey, Max, when aren't you in character mode? Never. Yeah, nigga. Exactly. Man. Halloween. That's my favorite season, man. Shit always happens, like, to me in the summertime. Like, I wouldn't say bad shit, but not good shit. Like, shit's not fully aligned. Like, 2 out of 3 things in my life will be going correct. And as soon as I correct the other one falls off. So it's like, there's no Captain America power 3. There's no like syncing up. There's no catching. There's like a lot of catch up I usually have to do. And around Halloween, towards my birthday, October 23rd, Scorpio Libra cusp. Virgo moon, rising to Libra. Yeah, it's like around the October time. Like life is a little bit different for me. Everything's going according to plan. I start getting my finances up. I start getting my pay itches up. I start it's like luck starts falling out of the sky. And like we talked about earlier or last podcast, like luck ain't shit but being on time. So I'm just on time for everything. Everything, 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 everything. I'm on time for everything, everything, and like the stars align. I don't know, and usually it starts in August. Believe it or not, as soon as it's Virgo season, because me having the Virgo moon. See, think about it. Ours. This is so fun. So summers like the end of my rotation. What goes up must come down. You know, like the law of rhythm. Like you can't be at the top forever. Yeah, the pendulum swingeth. And so all my bad, I guess you could say bad karma, all my bad shit, everything that's like supposed to catch up to me, all the negative happens around like the summertime. But right around the 22nd of this month, like August, 20 something ish, it's like once it starts being like Virgo season, moon activated. That means how I am inside, you know. Moon's activated, so I'm a better thinker. My thoughts are cleaner. Like I'm more organized and tidy with my thoughts. And then September comes, and that's Libra season. So now on the outside, everyone's fucking with me. Everybody wants a little piece of Max. And then October, when it's like Scorpio season to like November, oh yeah, best believe I'm powered up. I'm jigged up. I'm jigged out. Like I'm about it. I'm Master P in this bitch. You feel me? And on top of making them say, na 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 na, I make them say, boo, happy Halloween. So, I was supposed to be a Halloween baby, but I'll take the circumstances I was and the cards I was dealt. You know, I'll dance around that fucking totem pole for a second. So yeah, I get my power boosties all this month. Like my the goal is when you're going through bad shit, because everyone's gonna have up and downs. Like, first of all, this is fucking how it goes, and second of all, that's just how it fucking goes. Okay, there ain't no we'll breaking down that shit. Look up universal laws if you need some more clarification. It's like 7 or 12, I don't know. But the law of rhythm, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's gonna have their bad times. If you know instinctively like where your bad times are gonna like happen or where they're gonna happen, you can kind of get the jump on it, and you can't really stop them. All you could do is remain positive through them and make them like hopefully like make the impact hurt less, so to speak. But yeah, man, happy Halloween, and then like people put their mask on Halloween. I take my mask off on Halloween. I'm living in the future. Pause. Holla. Man. Man. Taking a little smoke break. It's fucking hot. Ah, man, as I was taking my smoke break, I looked into the release date to one of my favorite classic movies. It's weird. Like, take a second. Try and see if you can guess it. What's a Halloween movie that's also a Christmas movie? Trick question. Or not even a trick question. Here's a clue. It's not a horror movie that comes out around Christmas. It's yeah, actually it is. Nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna say what it is. The Gremlins. Yeah. Them sly little slick little turds, man, they still out there. Supposedly there's Gremlins 3, a new batch in development, but sadly it has not come to fruition yet. Unfortunately. Gremlins 3 Curse of the Mogwai is a sequel of the Gremlins, which was written in 1984. And it was written by Chris Columbus and Carl Ellsworth and counts on Steven Spielberg as its executive producer. Scheduled for release in December 2023. But I doubt it. Sucks. Sucks. Guess just more fucking speed running burn notice for me then, right? Which is a great show. You never really, you know what? Shows are like people. You really don't know them until you see, you really don't know a show. Shows are like hoes, okay? You really don't know one till you read it a couple times. Until you wrote it into the distance a couple times. And the more I'm rewatching Murnos, the more I'm falling in love with it. I'm like, damn, this guy is low key he should low key be credited for like a fourth or an eighth of my personality. I'm like, dog. And I feel his pain. I'm like, dude, are we the same guy? Is Michael Weston me? Hey, is this a trip? Am I on shrooms again? Is this LS Dizzle? Am I Sam Axe and Michael Weston and Fiona and Nate and the mom? Am I everybody on this show combined into 1/8 of a personality of a person that I've been compartmentalizing since my high school days? I think so. I really do think that I really do think the world revolves around me. I'm gonna say it. I mean, no more fucking, no more fucking bullshit. Cat's out of the hat. Pandora's out of the box. She can't go back in. Man, it was me. The world revolves around me. And I do walk around like the world owes me something. 'Cause it does. But then I forget I owe it something too. So we're both just like Spider-Man pointing at each other looking like a couple of twin tards. Who are those guys fighting over the same thing with the same problems and the same solution? Oh, those are the twin tards. We leave them out of it. We leave them to handle their own battles, to cut back on collateral damage. Just a smidgen of a smidgen. Just gonna toss three random facts I learned from Reddit at you. Chainsaws were made for childbirth. Penguins have teeth on tongue. And chickens can sneeze. Alright, just had to get that out the way. It was just lingering on my dome, on my temporal lobe. I was lobing out. But yeah, is Reddit the new Google? Or is Reddit the new Google? Oh, what that chick say? Goggle? The NPC chick. Is Reddit the new Goggle? Oh, dude, I'll be having many conversations. Many conversations in my head. Many, M-A-N-Y. Followed by many, M-I-N-I conversations. Many conversations in my head. And I guess that's why I have the podcast, bro. That's why we here for an hour max, so I could just talk. Sometimes I don't even know the mic's on. I'm so used to talking to myself like this without the mic. But feels so much better, just to fucking be free with my thoughts. Like poor my good friend Casey said that he heard from a good friend. You're not supposed to harbor and like contain all like like you're like a cup. I'm putting it in my words. I'm giving it a little spin. It's like a cup, right? Your person's like a cup, and all the experiences, whether bad or good in the world, gets poured into this cup. Now, the cup overfloweth, and when it overfloweth with happy shit, it spills out, and then everyone can see. You feel more free to spill from that cup when it's happy shit, good shit. But then you forget about the bad shit. So when the bad shit starts spilling, like you keep on trying to jam all this water, all the 16-liter water in a 12-liter cup. It's not gonna work. It's not happening. It's not happening. And what happens is it breaks from the pressure. For some reason, it breaks from the pressure. It can't just spill out anymore. It just bursts. So tea kettle would be the happy version of this. The water's kind of going over it, the steam. Like, oh, cool. But then on the flip side, it's like, oh, if you like, tied up that tea kettle or put some type of pressure on that fucking lid so it can't seep out a little bit by a little bit, it explodes. And then my theory is murderers. Some people have shorter cups. Some people have wider cups. Some people have no cups at all. We call them crazy people. Now, or more specifically, sociopaths. It's just you gotta let that out sometimes. No, you gotta let it out. But I digress. Question was, is Reddit the new Google or is it not? I think it is. I'm starting to look on Reddit for more and more shit in comparison to my screen time with Google. If it isn't the search bar already, which is connected to Google, unfortunately, I'm going on Reddit and I'm typing it in. Or if there's a big thing, people are speculating on or something crazy happens, I'm going on Reddit to read it. Google's dying. All the censorship shit is fucking up the gang. Damn, going everywhere. My ADHD got the ADHD and then the weed and then it's making my brain glitch feel a little glitchy, but in a good way, like not a bad glitch, not in like my game just turned off glitch, like more like oh shit, I just glitched into the next level. All I did was run into this corner and jump backwards, and now I got the key in my hand. I got the keys, the keys, the keys, the keys, the key. I got the man. To have the keys is one thing, but to own the castle, that's a whole nother story, son. It's a whole nother book game. That's a whole nother novel. Novelty. That was the word I was looking for yesterday. See, middle of a conversation. My brain is shout out. Yesterday we were talking about something with Jeff and Joey, and they couldn't think of the word, and it was novelty. Novelty item. Novelty. I don't know. Probably talking about something Spencer related or something. I don't know. Slap fighting's my new addiction. I've been watching a lot of slap fightings thanks to Charlie or Penguin Zero, whatever you guys know him as. Most critical, whatever. That shit was tight. That shit was nice. That shit was fucking dope. I like seeing people. Something about hearing a slap smack a man so hard that the way the sound escapes the cheek and the fucking palm just makes this beautiful A-bomb of an open-handed Oppenheimer smack. And it's just beautiful. I think it's a league that's growing. Way more entertaining than arm wrestling. But if they combine the two, if arm wrestling has sex with a little bit of slap fighting, and then that slap fighting, baby, had sex with a little bit of UFC, and then that UFC, baby, just happened to bust in one of those phone booth fighting things, we got ourselves a transnational Olympic sport. Holla, cuz. Holla, cuz. Sure. Tell me I'm right without telling me I'm right. You wanna watch that? A slap fighting, an arm wrestling, slap fighting, UFC styled in the booth, in the telephone booth fighting. If you want to watch that, your balls haven't dropped yet. There's not enough testosterone pumping through your veins, cause that shit, that's enough to turn a gay straight, you know, or versa vice. It's them chemicals from hearing another man get slapped, pinned down with his arm, and then getting beat up at the same time, and then put into like a submission chokehold in the phone booth. That's some serious shit. That's the ball game, boy. That's how they do it in other planets. You know, I'm living in the future, boy. My past does not define me. My presence right behind me. I'm on this future's ass. Like, sign me. I don't know. Hey, there goes Max spazzing out with them glitches again. On a serious note, though. On a more serious note. On a really, 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 really serious note. No jokes. I'm gonna take a hit, but it's gonna be a moment of silence for I'm gonna give it like a little 10 seconds of silence for the victims in Hawaii who lost their lives tragically due to the outrageous fucking wildfires. Like, sheesh, didn't even know that could happen over there. But just like a couple seconds of silence for them, out of respect. What can you do, man? An island surrounded by water, and then what was it, Maui? What was it that caught on fire exactly? I'll make sure my information is, man. Man. Maui wildfires. Death toll reaches 96. Authorities say effort to count losses is just starting. Dude, what kind of? It's one of those sketchy fires, man. Like, I ain't trying to like say any. I ain't trying to be that guy who just shoots out conspiracies and bullshit. I ain't gonna be that guy, even though I do believe him. I mean, I look into him. But it's like that one wildfire that happened in Cali where like the cars were all melted down, look like melted plastic, the metal, everything's all burnt to shit. But the vegetation was alright. I don't know if there was illogical, if there wasn't illogical, but like it's like the same shit supposedly here. And I guess it was an electric fire. They don't know what started it, but it could have been an electric fire. And then like, I don't know, man. It just sucks, man. Like, it's crazy. My mom actually loves Hawaii. She wants to move to Hawaii eventually. And Maui, I think, is where that's where you want to be chilling. I think it's where the tourists go. And she could have been there. That sucks. But it's not about me. It's about the people. There are people out there who haven't found their loved ones, and it sucks to think that, because I can't even begin to imagine, hearing the news that something like to that extent happened, and then not being able to get in contact with the person who might be over there. Like, there's this dude, this older ass gentleman, like in his mid 40s, 50s, and he was looking for his mom, who was stuck at one of those old folks' homes over there. That was the last time he heard from her, and he hasn't heard from her since. And it's scary to think, but she's probably on the other side. And a lot of the people, when it was happening, saying they had to jump in the water, either perish in the fire, die from the smoke inhalation, or jump in the water. sheesh, man. Seeing some of the videos, I couldn't even watch all of them. You know, being an empath and all that, it's like, this is too sad. I think it's like, so it's 96. They're probably gonna, that number's probably gonna double, maybe. Hopefully not, cause they're gonna eventually, they're gonna give up with the search parties. You know, they're gonna start taking your losses. Like, if you haven't been found yet, you either are dead somewhere, or about to be dead. There's no more resources. But yeah, it's like one of the biggest wildfire fatality for a minute in the modern age too. In the modern age, town looks unrecognizable. But like I tell people all the time, tough situations don't last. Tough people do. And I really hope they can find a way to rebuild that and make everything poppin' again. Because all the tourists got to fly out, you know, fly back or whatever, and then the people who actually live there, the locals, like, they have to deal with this mess. I mean, luckily for them, it's Hawaii, and they get a lot of, you know, touristic, you know, cash. There's a good cash flow over there. So, hopefully they could rebuild. No, they will rebuild. Hawaiians are strong motherfuckers, bro. They know what they're doing. We're just gonna leave on a high note. Don't wanna leave on like some Saya shit. So we're gonna jump into the trailer of the day. We're gonna watch Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle. If in case you didn't know, I'm gonna read the lore to you. From Warner Brothers Pictures comes the feature film Blue Beetle, marketing the DC superhero's first time on the big screen. Booyah! The film, directed by Angel Manuel Soto, stars Zolo Maraduana, butchered that name, in the title role, as well as his alter ego, Jamie Reyes. Recent college grad Jamie Reyes returns home full of aspirations for his future, only to find that his home is not quite as he left it. As he searches to find his purpose in the world, fate intervenes when Jamie unexpectedly finds himself in possession of an ancient relic of alien biotechnology, the Scarab. When the Scarab suddenly chooses Jamie to be its symbiotic host, he is bestowed with an incredible suit of armor, capable of extraordinary and unpredictable powers, forever changing his destiny as he becomes the superhero Blue Beetle. Now, the reason I tripped over my words like a babbling buffoon was because I realized it's probably Jaime Reyes and not Jamie. And I was like, do I correct myself mid-sentence? Or I don't want people to think I'm changing characters here. Just interchanging Jamie's with Jaime's. But one of my ex's brother was Jaime, so I recognized the spell, and I'm like, hang on, that's not Jamie. I'm an idiot. Yes, comes in, this soars in the theaters. August 2023. So it's coming up, y'all. I think it's next week. Damn. Time is drifting. I'll let this run. So let's watch it together, y'all. Oh, you hear it. I watch it.
Okay. I want to fly. Let's do this.
On top of a roof. About to jump in a blue tracksuit.
You gotta force it to come out. What are you?
George Lopez is on here.
You're a genius. What? I know. What'd I say?
He backs up and jumps off.
Did you know what was going to happen to my brother when you stuck him with this world-destroying thing?
The Mexican Spider-Man.
It's called the Scarab.
By that
I
Scarab
had
Man.
no idea it would activate. It has to choose you.
So how do we get it to unchoose me?
Once you chose, dog, it chose.
Host acquired.
Who said that?
Systems tracker 3,
Okay,
2.
baby, okay.
Ooh, finding a space. That's pretty good.
Host overreacting.
Overreacting? You kidnapped me!
So is it like an Iron Man type suit?
Approaching. Engaging host protection.
Slices the bus in half like butter. He's gonna pay for that.
What do you think the government is gonna do when they figure out that some kid has this military tech?
Kill him.
Going to change the world with the power of the scarab. It belongs to me.
Oh, he's pissed.
Oh.
Listen to me! Uptown, baby. You got the wrong guy! I'm a nobody! I swear!
Some iRobot. I mean, some Iron Man type. Iron Man walked and Spider Man swung, so this movie could fly in the box office.
Whatever you can imagine.
Oh, shit, direct?
I have an arsenal at my disposal.
Anything, please?
Watch and learn, Jaime. Whatever you can imagine, I can create.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Nice. Like an alchemist too or something.
That love you feel for your family makes you weak. You're wrong. My family, that's what makes me strong.
Oh, I forgot how bad it looks. Target the family.
Ah, shit.
Sorry, my mom. I mean, you are a superhero, cabrón.
Cabron? Getting the chills watching this.
You're the Blue Beetle. I could use that arsenal right about now.
God, you never ask.
Hell yeah. They been trying to run away.
Oh, dog.
Bust it down, bust it down.
Grandma got the big ass Gatling gun. Grandma packing the heat. Oh, August 18th. It comes out. Damn, that's hella soon. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go see that. Gee, that looked hella good. I was ready to hate on it. There was some shade on it, but my God, that looked good. I love it. I want to see it. I'm convinced. I'm sold. I'm sold. It's like an AI suit. It's like, dude, it's Blue Beetle. That's fucking cool. That's cool, man. It ain't no Mayata. Ain't no little bugs. It's a Blue Beetle. Hey, don't say that word if you're white or Mexican. Hey, you know what? Do whatever you want. Blue Beetle's gonna kick your ass if you say it to him, though. Well, that just about does it for your boy. It's hot. It feels like a sauna in here. I'm gonna go see what's up with my boy Jeremiah at the stash, where you can find me Monday through Sunday. You could ask for me upon request. One of the motherfuckers up there will tag my line on Instagram if you don't have it. Shout out Shorty. It was his birthday a couple days ago on the 10th. Celebrated it at Joey's house with Jeff. Yeah. Happy birthday again. Yeah, man. It's been an interesting week. Your boy Maxi got a job interview tomorrow at Mima's or some shit like that in Atlantic and something. Whatever, I'll figure it out. Atlantic and 35th. It looks good. It looks up my alley. So, fingers crossed for me if you can. Yeah, man. I hope everyone continues to do well. You're probably gonna hear this one. I mean, I had to upload the other Hour MaXX, but it took a minute because of YouTube and I had to keep on re-uploading it. So you're probably gonna get that one. You're probably gonna get this in the middle of the week. So hey, Make sure you check out both those episodes. Me in progress on the 30 minutes or less and the 15-minute leftovers. We still doing that shit. We both out here working. My homie Progress, hopefully, fingers crossed, got that job over at the comic book store, so you can start doing his little comic pod. And when we get back to this music, we have more time on our hands. Um, it's summer. Summer's almost over. It's almost fall. I'm happy for that. All good things come to an end, but all endings are oftentimes beginnings. Beautiful beginnings. One door closes, another door opens type theory. So yeah, check out the 30 minutes. They're getting better. We promise you visuals. We're gonna get the visuals. We changed up the format a little bit. They might be a little more lengthier, but we more potty with it. We get more potty mouth with it. We start, we're actually podcasting it. We're talking a little bit more about the movie, about us. So you get like we watch the movies, we rate them, we just fucking banter when we do our thing. If you know, you know. IYK. Nothing for Nothing EP coming soon. Compilation of my greatest hits mixed with some good ones. It's been in the making for a while now, so make sure you just give it a listen. It's all up from here. Especially once, like I said, once my good luck and my everything like swings back around and I'm on time for everything again. It's only up from here. Nigga's 30, bro. Pressing 31. Gotta get shit done. And I'm not necessarily rushing, but I am in a hurry. Subscribe and follow. If you get a chance, subscribe, follow, share, drop your thoughts in the comments. Let us know how you feel. Let us know if you want to watch anything in particular. You want me to talk about anything in particular so we can ignore it. Just fucking with you. No, hit me up. Socials and all that will be in the descriptions. And if there's anything else you'd like to say, speak now or forever hold your peace. Thought so. Whoopsie. Oh, this has been an Hour MaXX with Max, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.